exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Alright, so there may be a little gameplay today. We'll see. I know we got some more cutscenes still, though.
Xion?
Oh, Yuli. It's good to see you again.
I don't think we've seen each other since the Gnosis terrorism. You look well.
I didn't realize you were here too.
Yes, the subcommittee is involved in the project as well. Of course, all I'm actually doing is measuring values and, babysitting. I heard from your brother what happened. You've had a tough time.
You've seen Jin?
Yes, he's been doing jobs for me frequently. You haven't seen him lately? I heard the Durandal is in port. Jin should be with them.
Oh, it's just... Since that incident, we've been having a hard time talking with each other.
I get it. I'm sure he's worried about you. You should at least say hello.
I'll try.
What is it, Abel? Is this what you want? Here you go.
A child?
His name is Abel. My primary job is to facilitate smooth communication with him.
I understand. But why? With a child so young?
Because this young man is an invaluable member of the Zohar Project.
He's involved with the Zohar Project? This is Nephilim. How does he know what she looks like?
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Well, it looks like Telos' data feedback is done. Now I have to go entertain government officials. Honestly, I can't believe I'm spending time on something like that. Oh, Xion, why don't you go see your friends?
What? But that's...
The areas past Section 7 are Security Level B, but you shouldn't have any problem. After all, you were a major contributor to the Cosmos project. I'll contact security.
Thank you.
Use the transporter from the terminal up ahead. You should be able to get to Vector's research wing from there.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed.
Okay, so it looks like we need to go to Sector 7.
All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Reunite with our friends. You may find some old friends to go to Vector's research ward. You can change transporters past the guest block up ahead.
The exercise
Keep going
area
once you
will be
pass the eggs gate, you'll come out into the passage that leads to Vector's research ward.
All personnel involved should head to the basement.
Which is, I'm assuming...
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of...
This way?
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega
We'll see if there's
Res
anything
Novae.
around here.
All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
This is where the way I want to go.
Will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae.
Oh, wait a
All
second.
personnel involved should head
Maybe
to
it
the
is.
basement hangar.
Are you a vector? Don't go sticking your noses where they don't belong. It's kind of rude.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should... The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
I want to go here. How do I get to there?
The exercise area... The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Oh, I hate this, and I was so excited about being quick to work at the Special Weapons Development Sector. I had to ask one of my coworkers to come find me, but now I wonder if they've gotten lost too.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All
Here for the
personnel
fun?
involved should head to the basement hangar.
Well, I'm not sure where to go next. I can't remember. So right now it's not fun, it's frustrating.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise
Okay, I
area
can't
will
get
be
through there.
temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Okay, I definitely don't want to go that way.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Alright, let's get back on this.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega
There's a
Res
treasure
Novae.
chest right here.
All personnel involved
Hey,
should
there
head
is.
to the basement hangar.
And I can't get through it. I've been wondering for a while now what's inside that box. I wanted to open it, but if the child sees me, it might turn into trouble. Maybe I'll sneak in here when no one's around. Well, get out of the way, I'll take it.
The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare
I'm not
for the
scared to see the
retrieval of
kids.
Omega Res. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of
So
Omega
it
Res
must be I have to
Novae.
go this way.
All... The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar. The exercise area will be temporarily closed to prepare for the retrieval of Omega Res Novae. All personnel involved should head to the basement hangar.
Wait. This is a VX-7000.
It's because of the Gnosis terrorism. Since we don't know when or where they'll attack, the top brass is leaving nothing to chance.
I see. Vector's participating too, so I guess it's only natural.
Does it bring back memories?
Well, yeah.
All phases of the performance program are now over.
Who the hell are
Supervisors for
you?
each
No
weapon
civilians
are
beside
requested in
those
the conference room.
affiliated with Vector are permitted past this point. You're with Vector? I apologize. If you're looking for the Joint Research Facility, it's 2 blocks ahead. I thank you.
All phases of the performance program are now over.
Oh, aren't you the one who used to be the
Supervisors for each
KPX
weapon are
development
requested in
chief?
the conference room.
Too bad about the knock battle today, and I really mean that. Well, that new android seems kind of sinister, you know?
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Press the switch, let's see what it does.
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in
Welcome to
the
the
conference room.
research ward. Board the elevator here to research Vector's laboratory. They seem somewhat frantic. Maybe it's because of the knock battle today. Mind you, that section's always disorganized and frantic.
All phases of the performance program.
I think this is where we get to reunite with everybody.
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Chief! Welcome back, Chief.
I'm glad everyone is looking well. Too bad about what happened down there.
Well, considering what she was fighting, I think she did a pretty good job.
Yes, you're right. By the way, could you stop calling me Chief? I don't work here anymore.
No matter where you go or what you become, you're still our dear Chief. Right, Chief Ridgely?
Huh? Oh, well, yeah.
Thanks, guys. Where's Cosmos?
She got
Scrapped.
beat up pretty badly, so she's undergoing maintenance.
Cosmos, you're still doing your best. But what am I doing? What would you think of me if you saw me now?
Chief,
Hmm?
I guess you're concerned about Cosmos.
Oh, it's not that. After seeing Cosmos and everyone, I just feel like you've all left me behind. That's all.
Chief,
They didn't leave you behind, you quit.
I'm sorry, I think I'll be going. Thanks for everything today.
Chief, tomorrow.
Hmm?
Tomorrow, would you like to go out for a bite in the city? I found this great restaurant the other day and...
Sure. Sounds good.
Yeah, I figured you'd be busy. And well, maybe next time.
Oh, Alan, you're so hopeless.
I said sure.
What? Really?
Yeah. When would be a good time? I'm free all day.
Okay. Let's meet in the hotel lobby at 7 p.m. I'll come get you.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
Thank you. See you then. Good night.
Good night.
Excuse me. Is this the Cosmos maintenance room? It's smaller scale than I expected. Special Advisor Roth Mantell? Why are you here? Did you come to gloat to the losers?
Calm down, Tagashi. I apologize. What can we do for you?
Oh, that's quite all right. What he said isn't exactly wrong.
Excuse me?
I mean, I came here to finish off the losers. I need you to gather your things together at once. Wait a minute! What about Cosmos's repairs? There's no need. Cosmos will never awaken again.
What are you talking?
This will explain it.
What? Decision to dispose of Cosmos? What the hell is this?
It's exactly what it says. The subcommittee voted on the decision a short while ago. There is no need for us to waste our resources, so we're pouring it all into Telos's development. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid she's going to be scrapped.
I can't believe it. How could they scrap Cosmos?
Poor Cosmos.
All phases of the performance program are now open. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room.
Let's see, I suppose I'll...
All phases of the performance program are now over. Supervisors for each weapon are requested in the conference room. So, this is the footage from the T-weapon demonstration? You've got guts recording secret government information right out in the open. I bet you could earn a pretty penny if you became a GNN reporter.
Stop joking and take a look at it. Do you think you can extract any data from this footage?
Not right away. I'll need some time.
Please try. This T-weapon and an unknown developer are the core of the government's project. I'm sure we can find all sorts of things once we start poking around.
So you think Vector is involved in this as well? But they canceled Cosmos' development, right? Aren't they being a little roundabout?
True, but the way Telos looks, I can't believe Vector isn't involved. Something we know nothing about is happening quickly.
All right, leave it to us. Also, there was something interesting in the data from the other day.
Is it information about my father?
No, we haven't found that yet. But we did find a keyword. Canaan.
Canaan? You mean that Canaan?
No, not the Realian. We think it's the name of some program or system used for observation or investigation.
Canaan?
We don't have the details on its objective, but one thing is clear. Vector has been using this Canaan for over 100 years to search something.
Can you find out some more about it?
We can, but it'll cost extra.
What? You're going to charge for it?
Just kidding. It may have something to do with that Realian, so it's on the house.
Nephilim, what is it?
Trying to protect someone does not always lead to happiness.
What?
Grimoire only wanted to find me, but that made a great many people suffer. With him gone, the Gnosis phenomenon should have stopped expanding, but it didn't. Xion, the Gnosis phenomenon happening now, is not caused by Lemegeton. A certain being is leading this universe to destruction.
Destroy the universe? Who would do that?
A sad individual who continues to exist for his own atonement. He hopes for happiness of the one important to him, but that will bring suffering to many.
Atonement? Important to him?
Yes, for that person who is important to him. He feels it is acceptable to throw away this world. Xion, the only one who knows where we are headed, is Cosmos. The only one who can open Cosmos's heart is you. So please.
Wait. Nephilim. Cosmos's heart.
I knew I wouldn't be able to tell her.
I know.
The truth is too hard for Xion right now. If she let it pass without knowing, it would be so much easier.
Learning the truth doesn't always lead to happiness. They might even be better off if they live without it. But sometimes, the truth seeks you out. I think the fact that Xion is here is telling us that. She must learn the truth.
Maybe so, but it's only a matter of time before Xion's heart and body are...
What if that's inevitable? My existence and yours may be an inevitable part of this world where all things flow to a certain point. If our reason for existing is that we are meant to exist...
I don't think there's only a single future. A single human thought can change the world. You're the one who taught people that.
What I can do is limited. I still don't even know how I should use this power. Why am I allowed to exist?
Chaos.
I want to believe in the existence of order born from discord. That's why I'm with them.
There's nothing suspicious in the data concerning this man called Roth Mantel. I checked Vector as well to be sure, but there was no information on him at all.
I'm sure Dimitri's done that as well. But why has he placed him at the core of the project now?
Perhaps that's just how attractive the T-weapon system is. It's also possible he wanted to eliminate Vector's influence.
Yes, but I bet there's more to it than just that.
I also have information regarding the Elsa. In order to break through that hypersphere, we will need output on the level of the phase transfer cannon equipped on Omega.
That's not going to happen. We can't use it considering how unstable its systems are. And besides, Dimitri would never authorize it.
Then breaking through that hypersphere is impossible with current Federation technology.
You mean we'll have to give up on rescuing the Elsa?
No, I just said it can't be done with Federation technology. According to my database, there is another weapon capable of breaking through it.
Another weapon?
Cosmos' tertiary weapons system. She is capable of the same output as an ES, so she may be able to break through.
Cosmos is already slated for disposal, so it's just as unlikely as your first suggestion. Is your situational analysis capability defective? How are we supposed to equip her with her tertiary weapons system? And send her to that region of space?
With all due respect, you are the one who is unable to analyze the situation, Dr. Mizrahi. That freighter infiltrated a region of space under martial law for an illegal expedition. Officially, it doesn't even exist. If you want to rescue something that doesn't exist, you'll have to take a certain amount of risk.
You mean?
Yes. Cosmos has already been thrown out. That doesn't mean we can't reuse her.
You certainly don't think small, do you?
I was designed specifically for such objectives.
What did you say?
I said to abandon it. Did you not hear my words?
Pardon my words, but Omega was originally ours. How can we abandon it? Your Eminence, please order its recovery.
There is no need.
Then please, tell me why. I did not understand our retreat at Rennes-le-Château. And now this. Please, tell me your thoughts, Your Eminence.
Omega has returned to its rightful master. And I have already taken measures to deal with the Zohar project. There is no need for you to interject, Chief Inquisitor.
Its rightful master? Are you saying that it did not belong to us? That's the first I've heard of it. In fact, 15 years ago on Miltia,
Know your place, Smargulus. Do you intend to let your desire overcome you and destroy your faith like Sergius?
No, of course not, Your Eminence. My apologies.
You sound tired, Margulus. Rest for a while. You are dismissed.
Yes, Your Eminence.
Margulus, everything is God's will. There is no need for concern. Do not question. Do as I say, and all will be well. All preparations are complete.
Good. This spiral cobweb will capture her heart.
And when it does, she will willingly wrap its threads around herself in order to find the truth.
Why do humans insist on searching?
The human mind holds limitless potential. If they continue to seek and search, they shall eventually become gods. That's probably what they believe.
What we can do is limited. For precisely that reason, we need a world that is fitting for us. And we are the only ones who can accomplish that. Dreams, future, possibilities. She was born to put an end to these fleeting illusions. Everything follows the destined flow.
How am I supposed to explain this to the Chief? There's no way I can tell her that Cosmos has been slated for disposal.
It's dangerous to get lost in thought while walking.
What? Oh, committee member Mizrahi. Can I do something for you?
Could I speak to you for a moment, Chief Ridgely?
Sure. What is it?
I want you to get in touch with Shion soon. Do you know her personal contact information?
Sure, that's no problem. But what's going on?
They've decided to dispose of Cosmos, correct? I need to speak to her about that. I'd like you to come along as well, of course.
Oh, that's right. Of course you'd know about that. Actually, I was just trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell her about Cosmos.
Relax. I won't let them dispose of Cosmos. That's what we're going to talk about.
Huh?
I watched that footage. It's certainly astonishing.
So, did you find out anything?
We did some research on Telos, but we found no relevant information in any database. Everything from its official project proposal to the budget is a complete blank.
What about his supporters? Did he erase everything about him in order to preserve secrecy?
No, no records ever existed in the first place.
How is that possible? It's being used by the military.
Beats me, but that's the truth. But you know, if he's clean on the surface, he's probably dirty as hell deep down. Hey, is it possible to transfer Cosmos directly through the UMN?
No. All advanced AI devices, including Cosmos, need a UMN tube for transport. Basically, they have to go through the hyperspace or it will damage their functions. In other words, some sort of ship is necessary when moving one. Why do you ask?
Well, about a week ago, a Dominic transport ship affiliated with the Hyams Company docked at 5th Jerusalem's 47th port. When I checked its cargo records, I found something interesting. At the time of docking, the port's mass detectors recorded a total mass of 3,751 tons. But at the time it left port, it was 3,750.79 tons. The Dominic has a regular crew of 3. This weight difference wasn't caused by people. In other words, these records show that something must have been taken off the ship. Normally, any cargo unloaded into the container terminal, even if it's a government secret, has some sort of record registered. But this time...
There was no record.
Right. What's the mass of the bare minimum equipment required to maintain Cosmos?
It depends on the type of frame she's using, but probably around 200 kilograms.
That may be the missing piece, assuming it wasn't constructed on 5th Jerusalem.
Then Ormus is involved in Telos' development? But why would they do that?
Who knows, but it's disturbingly obvious. They may be deliberately drawing attention to it to cover up something else.
What's up? Hey, you guys already started. You could have invited me, you know.
You haven't missed a thing. By the way, have you already taken care of what I asked for?
You betcha.
Shion, we've pretty much finished researching your father. There are some things in life one is better off not knowing. Do you still want to know?
Yes, I have to know the truth.
This record is in regards to the UTIC organization 15 years ago.
The Federal Advanced Technology Special Inspection Bureau. That's the name of the government office that was observing UTIC at the time.
Yes, and the person who was appointed to Milsha as the Federation government's inspector was...
I was right, wasn't I?
Yes, it's just like you said.
Dad was the UTIC organization inspector. He must have had some kind of contact with Professor Mizrahi.
Shion.
But that doesn't mean he conspired with Professor Mizrahi and summoned the Gnosis. This sort of thing happens all the time, you know? An incompetent government bureaucrat fails to stop a crisis and it turns into a catastrophe.
What?
What kind of example is that?
I mean...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I suspected it all along. Even if he was just an incompetent bureaucrat, like you said, he's still guilty of standing by and letting something like that happen. I finally know why Jin doesn't like the idea of me getting involved as well. I feel better now that I don't have to wonder anymore.
Shion.
That's right. I suspected it all along. That's why I...
Oh, it's from Alan.
I'll take it over here.
Shion!
Shion!
Hello. Huh? Chief, what's wrong?
Xion!
Chief, are you all right? Chief!
Alan.
Are you all right, Chief? You scared me. You collapsed right as the connection went through.
You came to check on me?
Well, I was the closest.
I see.
Of course, even if we were a million light years apart, I'd still be here in a flash. Want something to drink? I had an MC here a few minutes ago, but he said it was probably overexertion. Have you been pushing yourself lately?
Yeah, I'm sorry for worrying you.
Wait, you need to stay in bed.
I'm fine now. A lot happened today. I'm sure that's the reason.
Chief, I, have a message for you from committee member Mizrahi.
From Yuli?
Yes, she says she wants to talk to you, so she'd like to meet with you on the Durandal tomorrow. But if you're not feeling well, I'll ask her to postpone it.
You worry too much. I'm fine now. Oh, but tomorrow we were...
Ah, it's okay. Talking with member Mizrahi is much more important. Don't worry about canceling our plans. We don't have time to be going out to eat dinner.
Alan, let's go out for a bit.
What? Sure, if you like. That's fine with me.
It feels good out here. I love the night air.
Yes, this area is under environmental protection, so there's a lot of trees and plants.
I'm sorry about our dinner plans for tomorrow. I didn't mean to substitute it like this.
Please don't worry about it. The location wasn't important to me. Anyway, this kind of atmosphere is much more valuable.
Atmosphere?
Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Ow, hot, hot!
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. We almost wasted a magnificent dinner.
Magnificent? It's just prosciutto.
Come on. A single thought can change the world. Even fast food can become an elegant dinner. Oh.
Huh?
I just had déjà vu. Kevin used to like eating outside too.
Did you eat together with him a lot?
Yeah. I was new, so he always treated me.
Oh, okay.
How long do you intend to hide there?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised I can't sneak up on you.
What do you want?
I'll cut to the chase. Who are you?
I believe I gave you my personal data some time ago.
I'm not interested in that painted-over information. I want to know what you were originally made for.
What are you talking about?
Oh. Are you going to pretend you don't know? Program Canaan, a surveillance program listed in the records of top-secret vector data. It's programmed into your mind.
Program Canaan? You're bluffing. That keyword doesn't exist in my database.
Are you going to play dumb? What is it you're trying to hide so badly?
Wait. Hold on. I really don't know. There really is a program with that name?
So, they kept its functionality secret even from yourself. All right, I'll believe you.
What's this?
It's partial data on Program Kanan we obtained from Vector. If you want to confirm its validity, you'll have to do it yourself. Oh, and one warning. Even if you weren't aware of the program's existence, it still affects your behavior. If you interfere with us, even if it isn't by your own will, we won't hesitate to eliminate you. Keep that in mind.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Looks like it's about time. I'd better hurry to the spaceport.
Mr. Verizon. Unfortunately, I didn't hear where Xian said I had to go. So glad I was talking that whole time. Well, not the whole time, but I was talking. Alright, now I gotta figure out where to go. I'm glad you said something. Okay, so now I have to figure out where to go. Don't think I need to go that way. Maybe I gotta go here. Oh, you're finally home? Nice. That's always good. Maybe this isn't where I want to go. That's what I get for not paying attention. Nope, never mind. Hey, there's Tiff. Talking to Junior.
Hey, Xian, you're looking well. Looks like you're all doing good too.
Xian.
Jin? That's right, I completely forgot you were with them.
How did you completely
forget? Is that
forget?
any way to greet the brother you haven't seen in a while?
That lady just told you that
Everyone
he was
else
with them.
is already here. You know, you really should be a little more punctual.
Yes, everyone's here now, right? Let's get started.
You haven't changed a bit, Xion. Yuli and the others are waiting. This way!
Wow, Momo didn't even speak.
Xion, have you heard about Cosmos?
Cosmos? No. What's going on?
Committee member Mizrahi, I'll tell her. Chief, they've decided to scrap Cosmos.
Scrap? You can't be serious.
I'm afraid it's true. They made the decision yesterday.
I say we go steal her.
Cosmos.
I understand how you feel, but there's no time to get depressed. I want you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say, and then make a decision. First, take a look at this.
What is it? It's a hypersphere that appeared during a battle with Ormus. He also was swallowed by it.
Right, and now this hypersphere is beginning to shrink. It'll likely continue to shrink to Planck scale size, and then disappear from this dimension.
What will happen to the Elsa?
At this rate, it will be taken into phase space along with the hypersphere. If that happens, it'll be impossible for us to rescue them. If we don't break through this hypersphere, we can't rescue the Elsa.
But weapons on the Durandal or ESs don't even make a dent.
The surface of that hypersphere is connected to imaginary space. Ordinary attacks are useless against it. Its only weak spot is a part called the Klein point. If we can pierce that point with a high-output weapon and reverse the space, then perhaps...
You've got to be kidding me! How the hell can we do that?
Oh, Cosmos! Cosmos' phase transfer unit!
Exactly. Cosmos' tertiary weapon system may be able to break through that hypersphere.
But Cosmos has been slated for scrap. How are we supposed to do this? Besides, there's no way we'll get permission to use the tertiary weapons system.
Yes, that's why I've gathered you all here. Cosmos is currently awaiting disposal inside the Zohar Project facility.
You're planning to steal Cosmos?
There's no other way to rescue the Elsa. I'll guide you during the infiltration. But it'll still be dangerous. It'll be up to you to decide.
All right, I'll do it. I can't just abandon the Elsa's crew. Or Cosmos.
Xion.
Yeah, I guess if we do him a big favor now, we'll be able to make use of it later.
Then it's settled. We don't know how long the hypersphere's shrinking will last. We need to begin immediately. We move tonight.
Right. Let's get ready and...
Chief, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Xion?
Chief!
Should have a running count in this game of how many times she passes out. I think I've gotten in 3 fights total in 3 hours, and she's passed out 3 times in 3 hours.
Jin.
You look tired. I'll take over now. Please, get some rest.
No, I'm fine. I'm more interested in hearing the results of her examination.
Even the medical staff here doesn't know what caused her collapse. They say it's probably exhaustion or something.
She collapsed once at the hotel, too. She seems to have been busy lately, so maybe that's it.
I see.
She also collapsed at the cafe with Chaos.
How are you feeling?
I'm sorry for worrying you.
Are you still working with Scientia?
Oh, you're new.
Alan said you've been busy. I figured that might be it. Ever since you were little, you'd rush forward without stopping once you've set your mind on it.
This is what happens when you
And
self-medicate.
never heeded
Exactly.
my advice.
You're quite correct.
Well, it's all right, as long as you're healthy.
Herbal remedy? You could have just handed it to me, you know.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, I just needed some rest. I feel great now.
I envy you.
Hmm?
I think anyone would. You've been true to your beliefs after you resigned from Vector, after the Gnosis terrorism.
I don't know.
At least
I
I'm
mean,
trying to help Cat
I'm not
Shion.
even really sure myself.
And here I am, still doing the same thing I always have done. Not asking or thinking whether what I am doing is right or wrong.
Are you regretting your participation in the development of Omega?
Maybe. It's a weapon with absolute power, and no clear objective.
We may actually get
Yet
into
I'm
some fights here
participating in its
relatively
development,
soon.
so I can prove myself to society. To clear the shame from the name Mizrahi.
And by soon, ending before Sunday.
Do you think Cosmos' very existence is dangerous too?
Shion, Cosmos isn't a weapon. It's probably strange for a scientist to say this. But I have a feeling that Cosmos possesses something very important.
Something important.
The passing out just makes you
Unlike
think of cat.
the human-based reality.
Now see, if Shion was
Cosmos
vomiting,
is
that would
composed
make me think of
entirely
cat.
Machines. How much real
Or
difference
possibly
do you
if
think
Shion
there
had
is between the
uncontrollable
bundles of
diarrhea.
protein that make
That might
us
also make me think of cat.
and the machines that compose her? We're both a wave that make up this universe. The only difference is the number of ripples. I think if we have hearts and minds, then it's evident that she would have them as well.
Do you think Cosmos possesses a heart?
Isn't that what you wish?
Maybe, but maybe not.
I don't know what your thoughts and intentions were when you built her. But no matter what happens, I want you to believe in Cosmos. And more than anything else, you must believe the person who built her, yourself.
I mean, that's just Negro.
That's your duty as her creator.
Yuli.
Did Uli head back to the facility?
Yes. She said she's going to get things ready for our infiltration.
Okay, we should get started too! There's not much time. Stock up on anything you'll need.
Let's meet in the lobby of Shion's hotel. We won't look suspicious meeting in town, and it's close to the facility.
Is that okay with you, Shion?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay, let's get moving!
Okay, Junior, just settle down a little bit. It's getting a little way too excited. We're going to be heading into the Consolidated Advanced Technology Testing Ground again. I better check our equipment before we head there. Alright. I don't need to read that. That is true. I have known her for years, and I am Sugar Poppy. And as such, I am privileged to certain info. Well, maybe not privileged to certain info, but I feel confident enough to make certain assumptions. so let's head back to the business district, which is right here. Don't want to go in the hotel just yet. Trying to remember where I can go to buy stuff. I don't think it's here. I don't need that. Don't want to read this. Don't want to read this. Are you selling anything? Welcome to the Mercago showroom. This is a facility managed by the Galaxy Federation government. Here you can learn about the Mercago and the value of the Zohar project. Well, you're not selling anything. I'm guessing you're not either. Nor you. I want to assume she's a relaxed person off-string and Jay is a bit wild off-string. I'm not wild at all. I usually tell people if you can find someone more laid back and relaxed, then they check their pulse. Make sure they're alive. But I've had a few voice chats with the cat when she's been off stream. It's been a while, but I have, and yeah, she's a lot more chill, let's say. Okay, so I don't want to come here either, apparently. Here, I think I can buy stuff. Yeah, there we go. Buy equipment. Alright, well, we upgraded Xion stuff at least. Now I think I want to go to the hotel. Yep, there's Alan. Chief, before we go to the consolidated, excuse me, advanced technology testing ground, I have some info for you. Information? What about? It's not that I don't trust Miyuki, but you know what that place is like. It'll give us an advantage in battle in case we still wind up having to fight. Oh yes, the skill tree. This is just telling you how to learn skills. I already know all that. And that's all I'm going to do right there. Well, that's about it. I've got an idea. I'll give you nice skill points, so go ahead and try them out. Oh, nice. That's very nice of Alan. Also, Chief, I sent this explanation to your database just in case you want to hear it again, which I won't. Oh, Chief, it's almost time, isn't it? We're going to infiltrate the cat testing grounds. The others should show up once it gets dark, so let's wait here in the hotel until then. Miyuki should be helping us out on site. I think it'd be best if we don't leave the hotel together. It'll cut down on us drawing attention to us. Is that alright? Sure. Then we'll wait for nightfall until the start of the mission. There's Tiff again.
Everyone ready?
Listen, we're going up against an important facility of the Galaxy Federation military. They'll attack intruders without
Junior sounds
stopping
way
to ask
too peppy.
questions, so stay on your toes.
You're the one we're most worried about.
Hey! I know that facility better than anyone else here.
I know. I'm counting on you.
Chief.
Sorry to interrupt your tender moment, but we don't have much time. Let's get going.
Shion!
His silent Tiff, I know it.
Hurry!
Hey, not so loud. Do you want them to find us? So, is everything ready?
Yep, all set. I tweaked the security, so you've got a free pass inside.
I hope you didn't make any mistakes this time.
Oh, come on, you can trust me. You're the one who told me not to do anything dangerous and then asked me to help you.
There wasn't anyone else I could ask.
What about Dogtooth? You could have asked Gientia.
They're busy with something else. Besides, this is our own problem. I can't ask them to help with this.
Aha! I knew it! You're only using me because there's no one else. Hey, stop laughing!
So, how do we get in?
The main gate is sealed, isn't it?
Don't worry. We can get in by using the monocarrier below. We'll also use the transporters within the facility. As for the route, first we'll head from deck number 2 to the exercise area. Past that is a transporter on deck number 5. That'll take us to the research wing where Cosmos is.
Right. Just leave the rest to me. I've got something up my sleeve just in case we get caught. And I'll even help fight against any guards we may happen to run into.
Your job is to make sure we don't get caught. Please don't screw this up, Miyuki.
Hey, I said stop laughing.
Alright, well. Let's save. I think here I can buy stuff. Alright, well, let's use, we'll use Jin, because he's Jin. We'll use Shion, and we'll use Tiff. Save it once more. Oh, stuff, yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming now for like 65 minutes, and I'm just about to get into my first fight. Let's stock up on some traps. Board the nano carrier? Absolutely. Need to fight some shit. Alright, I don't really need to use this, but I'm gonna use it anyways, just so you can hear Tiffany speak.
Ether drive!
Just a scratch.
I live for cutscenes? Well, I don't mind the cutscenes in this game, because I like the story.
Here I am.
Pretty tough. Maximum output. I'll support you. Ether drive!
It's just a scratch.
Get in my way and you'll pay for it!
It's just a scratch.
Alright, I'm not gonna go in that door just yet. I think there's another item or something I can get. Oh yes, that allows me to get to the segment file door. How did I get down there? Is it back this way? Nope, over this way.
I want to help everyone.
So, how much snow did you end up getting, Glax? Okay, that is number 10. I do not have the key for that yet. Actually, I'm gonna make Jin the leader. Let him run around. Look at all Bay in his green outfit.
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
To think this was directly connected to the platform. From here we need to board the second transporter. Excuse me. Let's get a little treasure.
Pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
For no to the foot now, it's just ice mostly. So from the other night, you got a foot? That's crazy.
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
Attacking!
Ether drive!
Yeah, but it melted quickly next day. Over 2 inches of Ohio was considered. Damn.
It's just a scratch.
I'll support you.
It's just a scratch.
Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res... If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae...
Here I am. Just a scratch.
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae,
Alright,
please
so which one do I
contact
want to go
security
to?
immediately.
4, 5, or 6?
If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae,
Oh, this is actually, if I remember right, this is actually the area where you can fight, like, I think the hardest optional boss in the game. It's not the hardest, it's the second hardest.
if you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Res Novae, please contact security immediately.
Good work, guys. All that's left is to take this elevator to the research wing. We can relax now.
Oh, but you can't relax
That was
now.
pretty easy.
I told you I had everything all set. I'm pretty good, huh?
Yes, yes, we see how useful you are. Now let's go.
Here we go. Huh? That's weird.
What's wrong? There's not much time. Hurry up.
Well, the elevator isn't responding.
Miyuki, You screwed up again, didn't you?
What? No,
See,
wait.
Moax, I told you
okay.
Xian's kind of
I
glitchy in
thought
this game.
might happen, so I prepared another route. So it's not a problem.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, Xian, everything's fine. Come on, let's go.
If you have seen the pilot
We'll have
of
to
Omega
keep
Res
going
Novae,
forward.
please contact security
Well,
immediately.
let's do that then. What I'll do is I will string until we rescue Cosmos and then call the night there. She sounds real special now.
I'm built pretty tough. I won't back down.
It's just a scratch.
Move? Not yet. Let's see what's in the store first.
I'll support you.
It's just a scratch.
Warning. Purging restraint power unit.
Okay. Alright, now let's go down this thing. Oh, that's right. This is like a little puzzle. Start this over. I'm so bad at puzzles. Oh, here we go. Sweet. And awesome at puzzles. No, all puzzles are good. Super Mario Maker is one example. That wasn't even a hard puzzle, I'm just generally terrible at them.
Just a
what in this? And this door or something somewhere. Oh, right here.
I'll support you.
Hey Tom, how are you? Thanks for popping in and saying hi.
Warning. Purging restraint power unit.
Gotta go, no problem. Have a lovely night. does not look fun. It's a Gnosis breeding area. Let's hurry onward.
And is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately. Subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel...
Here I am. Just a scratch. Here I am. Just a scratch.
I never thought we'd end up fighting them. That feels rather strange. It's only an egg, so pilots pick which side they're on. Don't get emotional about it. I guess it all depends on who's piloting them, but it's not something you can easily forget. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry. Segment address? Oh, number 4. I actually have the decoder for that. What do we get? KWP 11. I believe that is a weapon for Cosmos? Yeah. Cosmos we don't have yet, so.
All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately. Gnosis experiment subject has escaped.
Get in my way and you'll pay for it!
Just a scratch.
Did Cat already stop shooting for the night, Glax? Based on how she sounded, I had a feeling she might do like a short stream tonight. But I could be wrong. I think she's still going.
Attacking!
Yeah, she's done. Yeah, I figured.
Subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately.
Right, more treasure. What do we get? What do we get? A G. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But I always wanted one, so I'm glad I got it.
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 8.
I want to help everyone.
Go ahead and hear so I don't know when she stopped. I mean, just like I said, based on how she sounded, I had a feeling that maybe she'd shoot for an hour. Call it the night. She certainly sounded like she didn't feel really good.
Just a scratch.
I don't need to fight you.
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately.
Let's see what's over here first. Acquired a half repair. I'm guessing that's a healing item for your neck. Yeah.
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate immediately.
You're invested. Well, you're the one person who's been here for like almost every one of these streams, so.
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped and is now in Area 18. All personnel in that area should evacuate.
Don't want to go that way. I guess I do have to go that way.
Gnosis experiment subject has escaped.
What's going on, Miyuki? The elevator went past our floor.
What? I wonder why.
You messed up again, didn't you?
No, I couldn't have. I checked it. Really, I did.
This isn't her fault.
You've watched a good chunk of all the
You're being led
cutscenes, damn.
somewhere by someone. Or something.
What do you mean?
Where does this elevator go?
Just think, I've played through each of these games like 7 times, so I've watched all these cutscenes 7 times over, at least.
So something's down there then, huh?
Guts. Omega.
That thing's enormous! What the hell is my idiot father planning to do with that thing?
She gonna pass out for a 4th time?
I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you haven't completely recovered yet.
I'm fine. It's nothing, really.
Chief?
It's okay. I'm just a little lightheaded.
Huh?
That boy. That's Abel. You're Abel, right?
Sad being. This way.
Hey, wait! Who's that kid? You know him?
No, but Yuli said he's an invaluable member of the Zohar Project.
Oh, I forgot to tell you earlier, but he's the pilot of Omega. He lives in this facility. You see him around CR a lot.
That boy is Omega's pilot? But why is he here by himself?
Maybe it's a trap.
Who would do that? And more importantly, why? And who does he mean by sad being?
Cat when she loses at Quiplash.
Maybe he's trying to lead us to Cosmos.
So, you want to follow him?
I don't understand any of what you just said. What's going on?
Yeah, there's no point in staying here.
Or Fauna, yeah.
Wait, Shion!
You can interchange those names in that situation. What is this place? Oh yeah, if you remember the ending of the first game, there's a scene towards the end where you see that little kid playing with those blocks that I just knocked over because apparently on the deck. I'm not gonna pick them up. Uh-oh. Oh, this is where we find Cosmos here. Alright, where is she? There she is.
What are you doing, Alan? Are you all right?
Oh, that hurt. Hey, what is with the ground here? Oh, Chief, look!
Cosmos! Cosmos, how could they do this to you?
Man, I can't believe they'd trash a top security unit in a place like this. Sorry.
Chief, it's okay. It seems like there aren't any damages. We can reboot her right away.
Top secret government project, and they just literally threw her out with the
I don't
trash.
understand. What's this task? Miyuki, can you tell what this is?
Beats me. But I think it looks like some kind of feedback from something. I won't be able to tell without an analysis, and we don't have that kind of equipment here for that.
Alright, then it'll just have to wait till later. Let's reboot her and get out of here. Miyuki, I'll run a stalking program against that task, so make a record of it. Ask Doctus to analyze it later.
I'm on it!
Too much work to properly dispose. I could have put her in like a compactor or something.
I'm gonna start her up.
Please do. Good morning, Cosmos. How are you?
And good morning to you, Xian. My drive coefficient is down by 0.3, but everything else is running normal. There are no problems.
Good. I'm sorry, Cosmos.
Is there something wrong, Xian?
No, it's nothing. I'm just happy. That's all.
All right then. We shouldn't stay here long. Let's hurry up and get out.
Your sisterhood
Yes,
is
I
real.
agree.
Yeah. Cosmos, can you enter battle mode?
Yes, anytime.
Miyuki, move to backup and support Cosmos during combat.
Why? Why do I have to be backup? I barely got to fight.
Your job isn't to fight, so stop whining.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we got Cosmos. I guess we can keep that party for now. I'm with Xian, no whining.
It's just a scratch.
All systems functioning normally.
I think we can use this.
One sec. connected to the exercise area. Looks good.
Shion, are you all right? You don't look well.
What? It's nothing. I'm fine.
Shion!
Huh?
Shion.
Is that you calling me again? Who are you?
What do you seek?
I seek for you to talk faster.
I don't seek anything.
I want to know you, to know your world.
You want to know me? I want to know you as well. Tell me, who are you?
Oh, it sounds like a pickup line.
I am the will of the universe. You identify me as Udu.
A passed out counter would have been good.
You're
yeah, it would have.
Udu?
I forgot she passed out so much in this game.
What do you desire from the world?
Every time she passes out, you take a shot. Be drunk before the end of chapter 2. Now she'll probably say, I'm fine, it's nothing.
Shion! Thank goodness.
Chief?
What? Why am I... What happened?
Are you really okay?
Yeah, sorry. I'm okay now.
Okay, this is where I'm gonna stop. Right here where I can save. I'm actually pretty tired. I want to get to sleep. Thanks for tuning out though, Goax. It was fun. I will probably stream this again tomorrow along with Overwatch as well. I'll be doing 2 streams a day, probably through Sunday. So you have a good night, sir. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And anyone else that's lurking, you have a good night too. See ya. Bye.